Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, so today is the doubt session for week 7. So you can ask your doubts. We'll start by activity. Okay. Now my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so any doubts from activity 7.1?
Ma'am, question number 4.
Question number 4 is suppose we record the total number of coins tossing a coin until we see two consecutive tails, then the sample space is. So here we want two consecutive tails. Okay. So for two consecutive tails, at least two tosses will be required, right?
Yes, ma'am. So therefore, we'll start with 2.
Yeah. So it will start from two. Okay. And it goes up to infinity. So option number second will be correct. Two, three,
Yes.
four. Okay. Yeah. Any other question? From 7.2. Any doubt? No?
Question number 4. My question is, in the last line they say the event A and B, but not C. So what they mean? A intersection B union C naught, or A intersection B intersection C naught?
Intersection A and B. So A intersection B. Okay. Then
Hmm.
it is, but not C. So intersection C complement.
Intersection C complement.
Yes.
Okay. So is it always like that, if it says not with some event, so we directly take intersection?
Yeah. Not of that event will be the complement of that event.
Yeah, yes, complement is okay, but this, in this case, so A intersection B in parenthesis, so that will be calculated first, and then C naught is separately calculated, and then we take intersection of these two events, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Yes, so we do like that. Okay, okay.
Hare Krishna.
Ma'am, question number 5, it is saying that B is not occurring, right? So which is like complement. So it is the complement of the overall set that is called as sample space, right, ma'am? That's what we need to consider that as not occurring, correct?
Now in question number 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. So here it is, event of A occurring and B not occurring. Okay, so A will be A and B not occurring. And there is a and between these two. Okay, so A intersection B complement it will be.
Okay. So, ma'am, that I understand, ma'am. The complement which I need to take in this case is with
Hmm.
the sample space, right, ma'am? That is which is not defined here, but ideally this complement is with respect to what, ma'am?
Yeah, complement we take with respect to, like, if B complement will be S minus B. Okay, B complement are those elements which are in the sample space but not in
Ah,
the event B.
okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
ma'am. That's what my that's doubt is, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question in this? from 7.3. Any doubt in this? No?
No, ma'am.
Any doubt in this activity 7.3?
Hello, am I audible?
Am I asking any
Hello.
doubt in this activity?
Haven't completed yet. Still like only 2 videos and 2 activities completed.
Hello.
Yes.
Uh, um, Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am, but in the calendar it is showing that 12:30 timing, 12:30 afternoon, the timing for this class.
6 to 8.
So here this is showing in your calendar this is showing 6 to 8, but in my calendar it is showing 12:30 to 2:30.
Maybe the timing in your laptop is wrong. Maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, any other question from any activity or any other doubt from week 7?
What you will do today?
So this is the doubt session for week 7.
Okay, but
So if you want to ask any question on the topics of week 7, you can ask. No doubt in this? No doubt?
haven't completed yet. Exercises.
Okay, anything from week 7, any doubt? If you have, then you can ask. Okay, so you people have done only 2 activities, 7.1 and 7.2.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's start from 7.3. Okay, start solving one by one. Okay, and if you get stuck, then you can ask. Okay, so the first question, first you try, then I will solve. Okay. Okay, so the first question is the king, queen, and jack of clubs are removed from a deck of 52 playing cards, and then the deck is shuffled. Let E be the event of getting a queen, and F be the event of getting a club. Then the cardinality of event E union F is.
The cardinality of E will be 0 because the queen is removed. So getting a queen, we can't get a queen.
Yeah, that you have to solve. Okay, let's check the answer. The answer is 30.
13. So this is 30.
Okay, try to solve it first. Okay, write it down, then there will be no mistake.
Three points. Three card every so okay. Yes, ma'am. First is clear. First two question clear.
Who could not solve this question? Otherwise, we can move on to the next one. So the next question is, which of the following is our mutually exclusive events? Selecting a king and selecting a heart from a deck of 52 playing cards.
No.
Selecting a king and selecting an ace from a deck of 52 playing cards.
Yes.
Turning left or right while walking.
Yes.
Turning right and scratching your head while walking.
No. Yes. Okay. Mutually
So
exclusive.
mutually exclusive means that if one event is occurring, then at the same time other cannot occur. Right?
Excuse me, Sumit, can you please mute yourself?
Ma'am, I think Sumit is talking to someone else and his mic is on.
Please mute yourself if it's not necessary.
He is not listening me. You can mute him.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, a lot of disturbance is there because of him.
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. So here you can see that selecting a king and selecting a heart. Okay. So there is a possibility that you may select a king, card of king, from the heart. Okay. So this will not be the mutually exclusive event, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But in the second case, selecting a king and selecting an ace. Okay. So king and ace are two different cards, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that cannot occur at the same time. If you're selecting a card, either it will be a king or it will be a ace or it will be a different card. Okay, so these two will be mutually exclusive events. So option 3, turning left or right while walking. Okay, so either you can turn to right or to left. You cannot turn at the both sides at the same time, right? So
Yes,
it will also be a mutually exclusive. Then turning right and scratching your head. So these both tasks you can do at the same time, right? So this will not be mutually exclusive. Okay. Now the third question is, consider a sample space and three events E, F, and G shown in the figure. What event does the yellow color region represent?
E minus F.
So the options are at least one of the event E, F, or G occurs. Okay. So the first case, at least one of the event E, F, G. So it should be E union F union G, which is not the case in this figure you can see. Right? The next
Yes, ma'am.
is E or G occurs, but not F. So E or G, it will be E union G, but not F. So we will exclude the F part. But here you can see the G portion is not covered. So second option will not be correct. Okay. Next is E occurs, but not F. Okay.
Yes,
So
this is
this
true.
will be correct because it is including the part of E. Okay. But not F, which means it is excluding the part of F. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And among E, F, and G, only E occurs. So that will not be
No.
because E is also not complete here.
Ma'am, fourth option is incorrect because E union part of E intersection G is inside is in yellow color shaded region.
E is wrong. Sorry, fourth is wrong option, right?
Yeah, fourth is wrong option. Third is correct. E minus F.
Yeah, third is correct. Fourth is wrong. Okay. Now here the color reason is.
Color region. A.
Now what is the color reason
A
here?
complement.
A complement. A complement.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
A complement. Also S
S minus.
slash backslash A, it represents like S minus A. You are subtracting the elements of A from S. Okay, so this will also be A complement.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now activity 7.4.
Hello, ma'am. I have a small doubt from graded assignment of week 5 EMQ.
Okay, what's that? What's the doubt?
Ma'am, in question number 1 of that assignment, there is answer of simultaneous, and I have a doubt in that. So,
Okay, did you check the solution PDF?
no, ma'am. But I just want to ask you.
Okay, 1 minute. Week 5, graded EMQ.
EMQ. Yes.
Which
Uh,
question?
Ma'am, here in question 1, the given answer is that order matters and she will select the gift wrapper simultaneously. So my doubt is that why will she select simultaneously?
So the question is, Kanika goes to a gift shop to get 5 unique gift wraps with gift wrappers. The shopkeeper shows her 10 gift wrappers of different designs. Assume that one gift wrapper can be used to wrap only one. Okay, so one gift, this line means that we don't have to repeat the wrappers. So
Yes,
here we have to select 5 wrappers out of the 10. Okay, so since we
yes,
have to select for all the 5 bottles, gift. Okay,
yes.
so that will be simultaneously, right? Like for all the 5 we are selecting.
How we know that? Because she also can select them one by one. Why simultaneously?
1 minute.
Are you getting my question?
Like whenever you have things like you have 5 things, you have to do all at the same time, right? Like you have to select wrapper for this, you have to select wrapper for this, okay, and for this, or for all the 5. So you can check like whenever there is a and condition, okay, for all the cases, then the selection will be simultaneous.
Okay. So how we know that if there is an and condition or not?
That you will have to check from the question. So here you can see that uh, for all the 5 gifts you have to select,
Yes, sir.
okay, and also you cannot repeat.
Yes.
Okay, just like you have you in a basket you have 10 wrappers and you have to take 5 out of those. So you will be selecting at the same time, right?
Ma'am, what will be the example of one by one selection?
Yes, yes, I'm
Yeah,
also
so
asking
one by
this.
one, like suppose you have to if there is a or condition, okay. So
Okay, like
suppose
cases.
like suppose you can say, I think there was a question of, like in this question, yeah, here you can see that Priyank needs a special code for his bank locker, which can be created with numbers 0 to 9 and alphabets this. He can either select a code of the type of pattern A or pattern B. Okay. So here, if like here is the OR condition. Either you have to select pattern A or pattern B. So here the selection will not be simultaneous. Either he will be making
If
the
or is mentioned in the question, that then
you
answer will
can
be
yeah, you
known.
can check from this thing. Like if there is a
And
and,
if
like all the things are being occurring at the same time. Okay. And
and
you
if
can know
or
that
is not
and is for
mentioned,
at the
then automatically the answer will be simultaneously.
no, that you will need to check.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, so activity 7.4 we were doing, right? Yeah, try to solve the first question. So it is what is which of the following numbers cannot be probability? Yeah, what would be the answer?
The third option,
Second,
second
third,
option,
fourth.
fourth option. Yeah, these three.
Okay. So minus, we know probability cannot be negative. So this option is cancelled. Okay. 1.01 is also not possible. It should be less than or equal to 1. Okay. 100 is also not possible. 0.50 and 1 will be the correct. Okay. So here we have to select which cannot be probability. So second, third, and fourth option, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the next is a single six-sided die is rolled. What is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 6?
Less than or equal to 6, 1. Probability is 1, 6 by 6 probability.
Because all the numbers on the die are less than or equal to 6, right? So the probability will be 1. You can check the answers also. Okay, answer is 1. Next is a customer will purchase a shirt with probability 0.4. The customer will purchase a pant with probability 0.3 and will purchase both a shirt and a pant with probability 0.2. So what is the probability that the customer purchase neither a shirt nor a pant?
0.5.
So anyone who cannot solve this question? If you have any doubt, then I will solve it.
No, ma'am, I don't think so. It's very simple. 0.4 plus
Uh,
3 minus 2.
Okay, someone is
Dip,
saying to
Dip is
solve.
saying solve.
Okay. Yeah, so suppose customer will purchase a shirt. Okay, let's represent it by S. So S represented that he will purchase. He will purchase a shirt. Okay, and P is for pant. Okay. Okay. So probability S is given as 0.4, right? And the probability for P, it is given as 0.3. Okay, and next is will purchase both a shirt and a pant. So it will be probability of S intersection P, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it will be 0.2. Now we have to find the probability that the customer purchases neither a shirt nor a pant, which means S complement intersection P complement, right?
H union P whole complement.
Okay, so we can write it probability of S union P whole complement, which will be 1 minus probability S union P. Okay, so it will be probability of S plus probability of P minus probability S
Probability of
intersection P.
intersection.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so 1 minus 0.4 minus 0.3 plus 0.2. Okay, is it clear now? Next one. Fourth question, have you done? So it is Shabnam has 24% chance of receiving an A in either statistics or mathematics. So find the probability that she does not receive an A either in either statistics or mathematics. So this is just the complement of this event, right?
0.26.
Okay, so it will be 1 minus 0.74.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, your screen is frozen or you are not here? Okay.
This is the any doubt in this activity?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, now solve this question. Question number 1.
He or she gained weight 26. Gain weight 8 by 614 40. 8 by 40. 8 by 40. That's how it's 0.2, 0.2.
So it is now 40 dieters following a similar routine, 26 lose weight and 8 gain weight, and 6 remain the same weight. So if one of the dieters is randomly chosen from the then find the probability that he or she gain weight. Okay. So the person who have gained weight is 8, right? So it will be 8 divided by 40.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it will be 0.2. Next is
7%.
57% students of girls school wear neither a ring nor a necklace. 30% wear a ring and 25% wear a necklace. If one of them is randomly chosen, find the probability that she is wearing a ring and a necklace.
So it's 57, which means Indian is 43%. It's 55. It's 43. 12%. 0.12. Okay.
So it is given that 57% of the girls school wearing neither a ring nor a necklace. Okay. So neither a ring nor a necklace. Okay. So this is given as 57%. Okay. Then 30% wearing a ring. Okay. So R is representing for a ring. Okay. So it will be 0.30. And 25% wear a necklace. Okay. Then if one of them is randomly chosen, find the probability that she is wearing a ring and a necklace. Okay. We have to find this probability. Okay. From here, it is same as probability of R union N whole complement, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this we can write as 1 minus probability of R union N. Okay. And this is given as 0.57. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So from here, probability of R union N, it will be 1 minus 0.57, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it will be equal to
0.43.
0.43. Okay. Now we have to find the intersection part. Okay. So from the formula, we can write probability of R union N will be equal to probability of R plus probability of N minus probability of R intersection N. Okay. So this is 0.43. This is given as 0.3. This is 0.25. And this we have to find. Okay. Now solve it. So this is 0.12, right?
Yes, ma'am. 0.12.
Okay. Yeah. The next question. Arjun wants to buy a cricket bat and a cricket ball. The probability of him buying a bat is 0.25. The probability that he will buy a ball is 0.35. The probability that he will buy both a bat and a ball is 0.15. Then what is the probability that he will buy either a ball or a bat? Okay.
2.5,
So
3.5, 6, and 0.45.
tell me what we have to find, what this statement represents. Either a
Union.
ball or a bat.
Union.
Yeah, it will be union. Okay.
Ma'am, don't snap it like multiple times. Every time it will reload itself. I mean, resizing the window reload it's the JavaScript error, I think, in the portal.
Okay. Yeah, this is done.
Yes, ma'am.
We can solve this question,
Yes,
right? Okay, now the next activity. So in the role of a die, what is the probability of getting a prime number? So on the roll, on a die, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
3 by
So
6.
what are the prime numbers on the die?
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5.
Yeah, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so it will be 3 by 6. Okay, so it means 0.5.
0.5.
Okay. Next is find the probability of selecting a red card or a 5 from a deck of 52 cards.
1 by 2. 26 by 50.
So
Sorry.
we have to
No,
take
no,
two
no, no,
events
no,
here.
no.
Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
event of selecting a red card. Okay.
Mhm.
That will be one event. And another will be selecting a card of 5. Okay. Then it is or, which means we have to find the union. Okay. So total 26 red cards are there. Okay. And total four cards of 5. Okay. And if you take intersection, then it will be two cards. Two cards of 5, which are red in color. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. 7 by 30, like 20, so ma'am, 26 and two from the other, two, 5 card from black. So total 28 cards are selected from 52 cards.
Okay. What is the final answer?
7 by 30, like 28 by 52.
Yeah, let's check also. Seven by 30. So do I need to solve this question?
Yeah, yeah,
Have you
ma'am. Can you please solve this question, ma'am?
Okay, okay. Okay. So here, suppose A is represented. Selecting a red card.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And B represent selecting a card of 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have to find, the question is selecting a red card or a 5 card, which means we have to find A union B, right? Is
Yes,
this
ma'am.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So probability A union B, we know it is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Okay. So probability of A, what it will be? So it is selecting a red card. Okay. So it will be 26 divided by 52, right?
50, yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And probability of B, it will be 4 divided by 52, right? Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Because we have 4 sources in the deck of cards.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Okay. So 1 card of each. So total 4 cards for 5. Okay.
Correct.
Intersection. So 2 cards will be there of red color of 5.
Okay.
Total 4, out of which 2 black and 2 red. Right?
Yeah.
So it will be 28 divided by 52, which is 7 divided by 13.
Ma'am, in this one, just this A intersection B, ma'am, that you are doing the intersection of all the red card, that is 26, and the 4, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
So,
Intersection of all the 26 red cards
yes, ma'am.
and 4 cards of number 5.
Oh, number 5. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, ma'am. Then like it will be 2. Yeah, yeah. I got it,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, sorry.
Ma'am, can we do it like this way? Like we first select our union set and then we take probability. Like what I did, I just see that red card and card of 5. So I select my union set, which is red cards, and the 5 card which does not belong to red card. So 2 black, 5 card of 5 which are black. So total
Yeah, you
28
can
card are
do.
from
Yeah,
here.
that is also correct. That approach will also be correct.
Ex Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I find problem in like deciding that we have to find intersection or union. Like, for example, in case of or, we find union, and in case of and, we find intersection, right?
Yes.
So, ma'am, like for suppose if we have 3 elements,
Huh.
and like we want to find that one of them is not included and the 2 are included, or like either 1 is included or 2 is included and 3 is not included. So how to deal with such problems? Can you please explain with an example?
Okay. Do you solve any particular question in which you saw this scenario?
Ma'am, like yes, ma'am. The like activities that we were solving, so one of them were given no that either this is included. Oh, like if suppose we get a question in exam that we have 3 elements and 1 is not included, or either 1 or 2 are included and 3 is not included. So such questions.
Okay, if you have any particular question, then we can solve that.
No, ma'am. Currently, I
No?
don't have
Okay.
any particular
I
question.
So
can give
it's like
ma'am, like we can take card the card of spades and card of sorry the
No,
card of
Himanshu, like what you are saying is actually not what I meant. We have randomly we have
see,
3
we
elements.
have three things A, B, and C. Okay, and we have to include two things A and B, but we don't have to include the third thing C. Okay, so
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have to include A and B, right? So A and B, which means A intersection B, that needs to be included. Okay, and this should not be included, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it should be intersection of C complement
Okay.
in this way. Okay, any other thing? Any other scenario if you want to ask?
Yes, ma'am. Like either A is included or B is included, but C is included in this case. Either A or B, but C
So,
is definitely included.
okay, so either A and B. So either A and B will be A union B. Okay, this thing. And C we have to include definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
Intersection
C
C
C.
C
must
has
intersections
be
to be
included. Okay,
included.
then
Yes.
it will be intersection of C.
intersection C.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Uh, yes, ma'am.
yeah. The third question. A coin is tossed thrice. What is the probability of getting three consecutive tails? So this is very simple. So you are tossing a coin three times. Okay, so total number of outcomes will be,
8.
yeah, it will be eight. Okay, and when you can get three consecutive tails,
Only one.
only one, only one time. Okay, so it will be one divided by eight.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it clear? Okay. The next question is, what is the probability of drawing a king and an ace consecutively from a deck of 52 cards with replacement? Solve it.
4 by 52 times 4 by 52. Which means 1 by 60, 169. Yeah, it's the first option.
Yeah, so what we have to do, first we have to select a king. Okay, so king are four. So 4 divided by 52, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then next we have to select ace. Okay, and we have replacing the card. Okay, so total for the next attempt also we will be having total 52 cards, right? And out of those 52 cards, 4 card of ace are there. Okay, so it will be 4 divided by 52. Okay, so 4 by 52 multiplied by 4 by 52. So it will be
Ma'am,
1 divided by 469.
if there was no replacement, then would there been any changes? Because king and ace are completely different card.
Yeah, so in that case, suppose if you are replacing the card, here you are replacing the card. If you are not replacing the card, then for the second round, you will be having 51 cards only.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so it will be 4 divided by 51.
51.
Okay, the next is suppose that when two dice are rolled, each of the 36 possible outcomes is equally likely. Okay, what do you mean by equally likely?
Every outcome
Dice is
have
fair
same
dice.
probability.
Yeah, so all the outcomes have equal chances of being occurred.
Hmm.
So find the probability that the sum of the outcomes of rolling the two dice is 6.
6, 5.
1 by 30.
6.
Okay. So we have to take those cases
Okay,
where
okay,
the
okay.
sum of the outcomes will be
The
6.
sum of the outcomes.
Okay. So sum of the
Ma'am,
outcome.
yes.
6 by 30.
Okay. So total 36 possible outcomes will be there. Okay. 1, 1,
Yes,
1, 2 like this. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Out of these 36 outcomes, what are those which will give you some 6? Okay. So it can be 1, 5.
1, 5.
2,
Okay.
4,
2,
4,
4,
3, 3,
3, 3,
4,
then 4,
2,
2, then 5,
5, 1.
1. Okay. So only these 5 are there, which will give the sum 6. Okay. So it will be 5 divided by total
36.
36. Okay.
I included 3, 3 2 times.
No, we don't include 6 2 times.
Okay.
Any other doubts?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Activity?
In question number 4, the equation that we formed was 4 divided by 52 into 4 divided by 52 with replacement. So
Hmm.
without replacement, what will be the equation?
So without replacement, suppose you are drawing a king in the first row. Okay. Like
Yes.
probability of drawing a king will be 4 divided by 52. Okay. And you have drawn one card already. Okay. So we are left with only 51 cards. Okay. Out of which you have to select one card of ace. Okay. So it will be 4 divided by 51.
Okay, so it will be 4 divided by 52 into 4 divided by 51.
Yeah, in that case.
Okay.
Any other questions from activities? Practice assignment solution is already given. Okay, so try to solve these questions also.
Ma'am, have you uploaded their solutions on YouTube? On the channel, you make solutions of
The
these
activity solutions are there.
activity solutions are there only. Okay,
Activity also, practice assignment also,
okay, okay.
and solve with us also. For practice assignment, you may not find some of the questions, videos for some of the questions that will also be uploaded in some time. Okay, but all the activities questions will be there on YouTube.
In a house, 6 houses in the water, 6 participating, it is a probability that only even the more houses complete the race at first, second, and there is a YouTube M1002. I think this is the YouTube channel name.
See, if you want to find the video, you can find on the portal also. Okay, supplementary content. Okay, activity solution video. Okay, and here is the link. Okay, so practice assignment. This is the here you can find the practice assignment videos. Okay, is it clear now?
Ma'am, practice assignment EMQ part also uploaded here.
No, not EMQs.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, if for the EMQ non-graded, ma'am, how to check whether our answers are correct? Because it allows us to upload, but the result is not coming there.
Yes, ma'am, that's very difficult.
Sorry, for EMQ,
EMQ
This,
practice assignment.
practice assignment EMQ. So once you submit the answers, then you will get the correct answers there after submitting your answer.
That
no,
solution code, if you click no, ma'am, it's not giving.
it only says like your this case the format and all is passed. After that, you press submit. No, ma'am, nothing is happening. It is not showing anything, ma'am.
You see it for week 5, graded is passed, it will show you.
So the graded EMQ solution has been uploaded. Okay, and you are asking for.
Week 6 practice CMQ.
So once the deadline is over, then it will be uploaded.
No, is week 5 uploaded?
Yeah, week 5 EMQ solution and the graded solutions are uploaded. Okay.
Sorry, ma'am. So you mean to say the week 5 EMQ non-graded solutions are available, is it? We can check and then cross-check whether the answer is correct.
Okay, let me check the supplementary content. You will get it. Graded assignment solutions.
No, it is not graded, ma'am. The EMQ, what we are saying is non-graded, ma'am. It is practice test kind of it.
Practice EMQ.
Yes, ma'am. If you go to
Yes, ma'am.
week 5, ma'am.
Week
If you go to week
6
5,
practice CMQ.
yeah, week 5, if you come down, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stop there, ma'am. So there, graded assignment. Ma'am, actually, we got 2 EMQ non-graded assignment.
That is in week 6.
6, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Week 6, sorry.
Okay, so
Ah.
after you submit your answers here, then it will show, I think.
No, ma'am. When we click on the solution code, it's not showing anything.
Yeah.
After submitting your file.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, we will check it then.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, if you want, I will share the solution, the solution what I put in. Maybe you can upload it right now also, and then we can check that. I will send the chat. It will allow to send, I guess. If you want, I'll share that, or if you want to check also, I'm fine.
Okay, we will discuss, and if we have to upload, then we will upload it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, it works like that only. Like you submit your answers first, then it will show the correct answers. It's like that. But okay, if there is any issue, then we will discuss on it.
Yeah, I also shared that one, ma'am. The solution which we put in for practice 1. If we upload it, it is not giving the answers.
Yeah, any other doubt in week 7?
Ma'am, for that extra activity, there is one PPT that says like we need to review with peer review and all, but there is no option there. So it is only we need to submit the link in that one for that extra activity.
So
Right?
once you submit it, okay, and after the deadline, then the peer review option will be available. Okay.
Ma'am, deadline is tomorrow. Means after tomorrow we'll able to do the peer review, right?
Yeah, whenever is the deadline, after that, the peer review option will be available, not before.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
we need to wait for the
Okay.
deadline over, then it will be showing the peer review. Okay.
Yeah, and you have to do at least 3 peer reviews.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, could you please tell after that how to do the peer review when it will be visible in the portal?
So instructions will be there, and video will also be there in the portal for next activity. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, we will check it out and
Here all
let
the
you know.
instructions, and one video is also given that you can see. Okay. Here is the slides. Okay, and here is the lecture video where you can see it. Okay. Yeah, any other doubt? Any other question?
Ma'am, go to that practice assignment.
Okay, okay.
We have 1 hour, so we solve it.
Yeah.
6 and for the number of horses. So for the first position, second position, 6. Second and third. 0.05.
Yeah.
Yes. And they are doing in different way. I tell you how I did, and then please you tell me whether I'm doing it correct way or not. So what I did, I just multiplied 3 by 6 times 2 by 5 times 1 by 4.
I also did same.
So why I did so, because for the first position there are 3 even numbers, uh, and that probability of that thing is 3 by 6. For the second position, one number is gone, and one horse is also gone, so 2 by 5. And for the third position, only one even number will be left, and 4 horses will be left. 4 by 1 by 4. And then I got 6 by 120, which is 0.05. Ma'am, is it correct to do like that?
Okay, 1 minute.
And I also didn't get this way what they are doing. Ma'am, please explain this.
So in the given solution, they are taking like there are three even number horses. Okay, 2, 4, and 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, a number of ways we can arrange these will be 3 factorial, right?
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
the first 3 places arranged. Okay, 3
Okay,
factorial.
and then the remaining three places can be occupied by the odd number. Okay, and there will be three odd number also. That will be
Mhm.
also in 3 factorial ways.
Okay.
Okay, so the total number will be 3 factorial into 3 factorial, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
And total number of ways, like all 6 positions, 7 factorial, 6 factorial. Okay, but
Yeah.
is my solution correct? Like 3 by 6 times 2 by 5 into 1 by 4. The way I thought is the first, for first position we have one of the 3 even numbers, and the total possibility of the number is 6. Now for the second position, 2 even numbers left, and 5 numbers overall left. And for the third position, 1 even number left, and overall uh, 4 positions left. So 3 by 6 into 2 by 5 into 1 by 4. That's 6 by 120, and answer is 0.05. Is this correct?
Then that will also be correct.
Correct, because there is and first, second, and third horse.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so have you all done this question?
Ma'am, why are you arranging the odd one? I just didn't get that. In this solution, we just means care about the even numbers. Why are we even arranging that odd?
No, Kishore. Who is
Okay,
came fourth? This question also matters, na? Who came fourth? Who came fifth? Who came
like for
sixth?
order matters here, right?
As ma'am, order
It's
matters, but
different.
up to only third place. After that, whoever comes what, we don't care about that.
So actually, that will also matter because we have to take all the possible cases.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, because we are taking different horses. Okay, so for the first three, okay, and then for the last three also,
But ma'am, like
we
they're
have to take.
asking us the ma'am, like they're asking the probability for even number of the horses who complete the race at first, second, and third. Why for like other three places?
Sorry.
Ma'am, like in the question, they're only asking us about the even numbers. So why are we like calculating for like only for the first three places? Then why are we calculating for the other three places also?
May I answer?
Yeah, sure.
So, Arohi, see. So let's suppose one case where your horse number two came first, and horse number four came second, horse number six came third, and now the remaining horses will also finish the race. So let's say one, three, and five. Now another case could be where the first positions are the same, first three positions are the same, one, four, and six, and you can rearrange the last three positions. So three, one, and five. And similar way, in like the fixing the first three position, you can arrange the remaining three in three factorial ways. Like all horses will complete the race, but you are calculating probability for the first three, which means that you are fixing those three, like you are first calculating the first three probabilities, first three positions, and then the remaining one will also complete. So you have to consider their uh, arrangement also.
Okay, I am also explaining one more time. So total six horses are there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is your first position. This is your second. This is third. This is fourth, fifth, and sixth. Okay. And for the first three positions, we have to take only even number, two, four, and six. Okay.
Right,
So
ma'am.
like you can uh, consider it like you have to arrange these three things into these three places. Okay. That we can do in three factorial ways, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
But for remaining also, we are having 1, 3, and 5. Okay. That we also can do in three factorial ways. Okay. Suppose uh, this is the number in which like second horse got the first position, sixth horse got the second, and fourth horse got the third position. Okay. Then here also you can arrange in different ways, like 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 5, 5, 1, 3. Okay. So we have to take all these possibilities into consideration, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. That's why. So favorable cases will be 3 factorial into 3 factorial, right? And total we have six horses that we can arrange in 6 factorial ways. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. That's why it is 3 factorial into 3 factorial divided by 6 factorial. Now is it clear?
yes. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, have you done second question?
And 0.125.
Yeah, it's 1/9. Okay. So here you can see Nandini's phone battery dies as she is driving to her hometown. She knows that there are two four-ways junction before reaching her hometown. Okay. So she drives on until she reaches a four-way junction and arbitrarily chooses one of the ways in front of her. And at the next four-way junction, she again randomly chooses one of the way in front of her. Then what is the probability that Nandini will reach her hometown without having to head back? Okay. So here you can consider it like she has two four-ways. Okay. Suppose this is first four-way and this is another. Okay. So for the first four-ways, she is having three options, right? Either this, or this, right? She has three options, right? Then when she arrives to the next four-ways, then also she will be having three options, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So total, she will be having 9 options. Okay. And out of these 9 options, only one way will be there, which will be the correct way to her home city. So it will be 1 divided by 9, right?
Ma'am, you are saying three options because the first route, you are already in that first road,
Yeah.
so you cannot take that. So hence,
Yeah, will not take that. Yeah.
and
One way she
similarly,
is coming, she is on this road maybe. Okay.
okay,
Then she will be having the remaining 3 options, right?
okay.
You can take any of 3.
So in this question, we have to select one object out of like three. How will we do this if the same question is something like she can go by two ways? Let's say, I mean, don't by strictly by road, but any two objects we can select, and then we have another selection in which we select two objects, and only one possibility is correct. So, how will we do that?
Like you are saying, you have 2 options, right?
Yeah.
So here she is having 2 options. Okay. Next also she is having 2 options.
Yes.
Okay.
Out of n, two options he can select, and only one of the possible combinations, from point A to B, only one path reaches. Uh,
You are saying n out of 2 or 2 options.
yeah, I'm
Like
saying
what?
out of n options, he can select two options at the first pick and again two option at the second pick, and then we have to calculate the probability that she has chosen this definite set of options.
Okay, then it will be different. Like you are having an options first, then again you are having an options.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now you have to select 2 things.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And
and if
from
you
the
are
second
talking
one
about
also.
the road, then you have to like take permutation because order will matter, right? Like it will depend on the question. If you're talking about
Let's
the road,
suppose she making like a pizza or something. She select the ingredient or type of the flavor she want to put.
okay, so then order will not matter, right? If
Yeah.
you're talking about the ingredients or something.
Mhm.
Okay, that you will have to decide from the question, like what is the context, like
Okay.
order matters there or not. Okay, so accordingly we will select sort of,
So
and we
it
have to
will be
select or
combinations type question.
yeah. So that will depend on the question. Okay, here if you are talking about the roads, then if you have two roads, then like it will be different, right? Okay, that's why here we have three different options. So here three, and again here we have three options. Okay, so out of all these three, we have to select one. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so total she will be having 3 into 3, 9 options, out of
9.
which only one will be correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next is in a family gathering, 12 people sit around a round table. Among them, couple A wants to sit together. What is the probability that the couple A sit according to their wish?
Times 10 times 10 factorial by 11 factorial. Yes.
Yeah, so here what we have to
Into
do.
2 factorials.
Okay, so total 12 minus 1, 11 factorial base, right?
Yes, ma'am.
To arrange 12 people on a round table. Okay, now here the condition is that couple A wants to sit together. So these two people can be considered as one, right?
One group.
Yeah, one group or anything you can say. Like we have to consider these two as one. Okay, so in that case, we will be having total 11. Okay, and 11% can be arranged in 11 minus 1 factorial base on a round table, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that will be 10 factorial. Okay, and we can arrange these two people also. Okay, in 2 factorial base, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Since
Okay,
the people are distinct, that's why
yeah,
we are doing 2 factorial.
yeah, that's right, because they are different. Okay,
Okay.
But a
Ma'am,
small silly doubt, ma'am. I'm not sure whether it's ma'am, even though we will consider them as a single person, but they occupy two seats, right, ma'am? So 11 minus 1 should not. Is that I know answer is we have to take 11, but just to clarify something in my mind, uh, even though they are couple, okay, there are two seats it has to be allocated, which is next to each other. So that should be considered as two seats, no,
see,
ma'am.
it will give you the number of arrangements. Okay, seat will be your 12 only.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. So this 7 minus 1 is the arrangement. Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's giving you the number of arrangements. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay. That's fine.
ma'am, any like we did 2 factorial because their left and right matters, like left and right is defined, so we can say clockwise or anti-clockwise for the objects which don't have a left or right, like maybe a ball or and clockwise anti-clockwise won't matter there, then we don't do internal arrangement. um,
see what
Now,
why we
Himanshu,
are see here two different people are there. Okay, so two people can be arranged in 2 factorial ways, like in 2 ways. Okay, like A B or B A.
Yeah, but there were some concept in permutations that clockwise, anti-clockwise don't matter. What's that condition?
when the question would have been you have to arrange the identical balls or something which is not distinct, they are same. Then even if you multiply it by 2 factorial, you have to divide also by 2 factorial because two are of same kind. That formula n factorial by p factorial.
Yeah, that is different.
Okay.
Okay. So here it will be 10 factorial into 2 factorial divided by total number of ways, which is 11 factorial. Is it clear now?
And here in this case, if out of the 12 people, let's say all of them are couple, 6 couple, and all of them want to, what will be the case? What will be the combination here?
So in that case, if you're having 6 couples, okay,
Yeah,
and they have to sit together,
yeah. The couple would like to stick together.
okay,
So
then like for each couple, we will consider them as one. So total will be 6 persons, like
so
6
that will be
objects,
6.
you can say.
So that will be 6
Okay.
factorial or 6 minus 1 factorial.
Yeah,
Oh,
6
6
minus 1
minus 1.
factorial. 6 minus 1 factorial
okay.
ways in which you can arrange them.
Okay. I also
Okay.
asked in one of the TA session, why is that n minus 1 factorial? What is the logic behind that?
Because we just fix one thing and we
Uh-huh.
arrange, we arrange the remaining things.
Oh, okay. So that is the reason it's 1 minus.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
for circular thing.
I understand. Thank you. And the factorial, actually, the circular thing that the shape matters here in the arrangement. Let's say if it's if it's a circle to rectangle table or something, will it change?
So for rectangular, it will be different.
I think no. It doesn't matter whether the table is perfectly round or it's a rectangle or square. It should be close and it should not have any references to the outside. Like a door is there from which we can take references. Okay, the seat closest to the door and to the next of it.
I think in rectangle, the corner can be taken as a reference.
So I don't know.
Corner
That's
can
the
be
reason I'm
taken as a
asking you. I don't know. That's the
reference.
reason I'm asking.
Hmm.
Does the shape matters here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There shouldn't be any references. What I infer from that, there shouldn't be any references from the outside world.
So whatever she said for the circle, the same case will also be for applicable for rectangle, where one place will be fixed. I'm right.
Hmm?
Whether it's a circle or rectangle, whatever she told just now for me for the 6 minus 1 factorial, that will also be the case for rectangle where one place will be fixed.
Yeah, I think
So remaining
so.
5 will be only changing.
Okay, I will see this thing then.
Yeah. Just I want to. Thank you.
Ma'am, just now the one person mentioned that if there is 6 people, right, ma'am? So if I just put in there, so the first statement is like same thing, 12 minus 1, that is 7 factorial. So here we need to consider the 6 couple as a 6 single person, right, ma'am? So out of this 11, here how that formula will change, ma'am? 11 minus 1 factorial will change to what if there are 6 couple?
Total arrangements will be this only,
Correct.
11 factorial.
Correct, ma'am.
But if you have 6 couples, okay, total 12 person, but 6 couples.
Hmm.
Okay, and the condition is they have to sit together.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you will consider the couples like 1. So total will be 6. Okay, 6 objects you can consider. Okay, so 6 objects you can arrange around a circular table in 5 factorial ways.
Okay.
Okay,
And ma'am,
but
internal
you can arrange that couple, like you can change their seats also.
Correct.
Okay,
Which is 6
so
factorial.
not
no, 2
factorial,
raised to
2
6.
factorial for
2
each couple.
factorial. Yeah, 2 factorial
Uh,
for each people.
2 raised to 6 in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, now the next question.
It seems easy. Is D. So P of D is P of C is 7.9 minus 0.8. Yeah. And is 0.1. Ma'am, is 0.1 answer? Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am left? Network issue?
I think some technical glitch.
Sridhar, your voice has some problem, your mic, because your voice suddenly becomes so low that I can't listen to you.
No. It so happened. Like recently, I don't know how many of you have done. I saw Zoom has updated to something called Zoom Workplace, I think. And that has actually created a lot of mess. I have a lot of trouble in all the meetings, not only in this meeting, in all the meetings. Previously, I didn't have any issue, but after this updation, I'm having issue with everything. I don't know whether it has done something with my driver, audio driver, or something needs to be fixed or something. I need to find out now. So it keeps
You
dropping
should
then and now.
uninstall and try to reinstall it.
I mean, as usual, the Windows policy, I tried more than once, but it's the same thing. And rather, nowadays, I think whenever I'm trying to come to the, I don't know whether you experience, but now when I'm trying to join the link, automatically some exe is getting downloaded for Zoom.
Oh, okay.
So, are you all working with regular Zoom or Zoom Workplace?
Regular Zoom, regular.
Yeah. So for me, it automatically got updated to Zoom Workplace. I don't know how.
Try to reset your PC if it is like possible. You don't have that much of data in your
Just
PC.
keep that Zoom app. It will directly direct you to that. Just will click on calendar
No,
Zoom
no.
link.
See, even if you are trying to, as I told you, if I'm trying to go to my older version, it's not allowing me because it got updated to the
Oh,
workplace. And I think now even I'm attending 2 or 3 meetings. Everybody has the Zoom workplace nowadays. Even the structure has changed.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mine also is Zoom workplace.
yeah. So it is actually structure has changed, and even that it's not so compatible like the previous one. It's very okay.
Yeah, new one actually is little difficult.
Yeah. Maybe I think I need to fix it as something it has done with my audio driver. I think, or I have to reinstall my audio driver. Something should happen.
I think ma'am laptop is turned off or something like that because she's taking too much time.
No, she'll join, I think. But she can't.
Us.
Sometimes they have to depend on the host, am I right? From IIT, they have to call again and they need to come back and so on.
So I discussed what
No,
I did.
the class is not over. Hold on.
So I discussed what I did in this question. So we have A union B, and you see that A union B is fixed for both the things. So I take A union B as another event D, and I just said, okay, this is C, this is D. Now C probability of C is given, probability of D is given, probability of C union D is given, and I need to find probability of C intersection D, and that's why I just did 0.6 plus 0.3 minus 0.8, and I got 0.1. I think it was correct. Let me check my answer myself. Uh, So I just introduced a new
Manzo,
variable there. Hmm.
how do you check week 6 of practice EMQ answers?
I didn't do it. I am just watching videos.
Because even if we do it, it's we don't know whether we did right or wrong.
They will find some solution. I don't have any idea about that. But, let me see. Yeah. A union B is fixed for all the time, so I just take A union B as B. It should be 0.2. Hope I'm correct. Yes, 0.1. And they did the same thing. Yes. Okay. Still, anyone can access to the present video and discuss further. Question. Continue. What Dipati is saying is not very clear to me. Is this host a person or it's a bot or something like that? IIT Madras online degree.
One day, but one day I saw that mic was open. If it bought, then
Someone just joined the meeting and leave it after that. Like,
Yeah, hello.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, actually there was a network
Mhm.
disconnection, that's right.
Yes, we thought that uh, we
Okay,
found
did
that
you,
answer.
yeah, okay. So, yeah, if you have any particular question that you want to ask,
Particular question to solve the remaining question.
yeah, because there are too many questions, so we cannot solve all the questions one by one. It will take too much time.
But then still 30 minutes left, so we can try
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, we
we
can try.
can. And when time is over, we will leave it.
Yeah, sure. Now this will be done, right? I'd like to mention one thing, that whenever you are having doubt session, please try to solve the activities and practice assignment questions beforehand. Okay? So that at the time of class, you can ask your doubts. Otherwise, it will be of no use.
Okay, ma'am, we will do for next time.
Okay? Yeah. Your question 4 is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is it? Yeah, it's very simple. A union B, we have considered it as set D. Okay, and then we have applied the addition rule, right? And you will get the answer as 0.1. Okay. The next question is, a letter is selected from the letters of the phrase machine. What is the probability that a letter selected is not a vowel? Okay. So in machine, you can see 7 letters are there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And no letter is repeating.
Distinct.
Yeah, all are distinct. So what is the probability that selected letter is not a vowel? Okay, so non-vowels are 4 here.
4/7.
Okay, so it will be 4/7.
Ma'am, this question would be if it was statistics instead of machine? Like the total permutations is fine, but what about the selection of non-vowel? Like we have S repeated multiple times and S and D also. So, yeah, ma'am, please can you solve for statistics?
Okay, 1 minute. So total are 10, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we have to find the probability for non-vowels. So non-vowels are S, T, T, S, T. T will be 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, NS and S for 3 times. And C for 1 time. Right? Check it
Yes,
out.
ma'am.
Okay, so non-vowels are 7. So it will be 7 factorial divided by 3 factorial, 3 factorial, right? And total number of ways will be
10 factorial.
factorial
10
divided by
factorial by 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Then I is repeated 2 times. Yeah, 3 factorial and everything is, yeah, okay.
S is
Okay.
repeating, T is repeating, anything else which is repeating, right? Okay, so this divided by this.
Okay, okay. Okay, ma'am, fine. Thank you.
Ma'am, this 7 factorial by 3 factorial into 3 factorial, you are doing NCR, right, ma'am? With 3 is the vowels you are taking, right, ma'am?
Sorry, 3.
Ma'am, this 3 factorial into 3 factorial.
Yeah, because S and T are repeating 3 times
Oh, okay.
for non-vowels.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're subtracting. Okay.
Question number 6 is the committee consists of 5 Indians, 3 Americans, and 3 people from UK. Okay, and if one member of the committee is to be selected as the head, so what is the probability that the selected head will be the Indian? So total 11 people are there, 5 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, out of which Indians are 5. Okay, so it will be 5 divided by 11. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now solve the 7th question. So it is E1, E2, E3, and EN are non-empty disjoint sets. Okay, and subset of the sample space S. A set En plus 1 is also a subset of S. Then which of the following statements are true?
First one is incorrect.
So the set E1 intersection E1 plus 1, E2 intersection E1 plus 1. So these are disjoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am, intersection, so these are intersections. So like, sorry, these are disjoint, so their intersection will be empty set, 5, right?
This intersection will be 5, you
Yeah.
are saying.
Yes, this intersection, this all these are in intersection, so the resultant set will be 5, and that is not
Non-empty,
disjoint.
okay? Non-empty it is written.
Yeah, but they are disjoint, so this intersection of
No,
two
you are taking
disjoint.
no. See what is written, even up to En are non-empty disjoint sets and a subset of sample space S. Okay, and this is different. Set En plus 1 is also a subset of S. Okay, but it is not written like En plus 1 is disjoint from these or non-empty.
But it can be disjoint. If it is disjoint, then this
Like what you are saying, that this term or the entire statement?
the entire thing to the En is of 5 or empty set, because these sets are disjoint and then their intersection will be 5.
You are saying that intersection of En plus En intersection En plus 1, their intersection with
Okay,
this
there
set.
is comma. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't see.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that is different.
And yeah, these are also disjoint.
Okay,
Okay.
and
Sorry.
these are disjoint, so their union will be equal to their summation, right? So here you can
Ma'am,
see.
please show the second option. So union of I from 1 to n of En equal to probability of summation of the probability. Yes, it will
Okay.
be. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Like here, En plus 1, we do not know that if it is disjoint set with respect to the other subset, which is even E2, E3 up to En. Is it so? Like because it's not mentioned, it's just they're saying that it is also a subset of S.
Yeah, it is also a subset of S, but it is disjoint from this. It is not mentioned.
Okay, so therefore we'll not say anything about
Here we are taking like this set. if you're like these sets are disjoint from each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you take this set, like E1 intersection E1 En plus 1, and then this set, okay, then
Yes,
these two will be disjoint from each other.
these two will be disjoint. Okay, because
If they
E1
have
and E2 are
different sets, this is one, and this is another set, then this is another set, right?
yes.
Ma'am,
Okay.
one thing, if there
So,
are two,
ma'am,
yes, you go first, Arun.
so basically, ma'am, since E1 and E2 are disjoint, so therefore, like when we are finding the intersection of E1 with En plus 1, and then we are comparing with intersection of E2 with En plus 1, so we'll say that it will also be disjoint because since E1 and E2 were disjoint. Is it so? Like, is
See,
this the way we are?
whenever you are given this type of question, you can make Venn diagram. Okay, then it will be clear.
Ma'am, one very fundamental question. If they are given two empty sets, can we say that these two are disjoint or not?
Empty sets like they will always be disjoint because they have nothing in common.
They have nothing in common, so we can say disjoint. Okay, that's why this first option is also, I think, correct, because there is a possibility, there is case when this may result into empty sets, all of them, and then
Here it
we
is
can
not
say,
empty.
yeah, there it is not empty, but there is a case when En plus 1 have a different element than all of the elements till En, like compared to from
Mm-hmm.
this these all sets contain only one number from 1 to n, and En plus 1 contain number n plus 1. Then the
True.
first statement would be empty set, comma empty set, comma empty set, comma empty
Yeah.
set are all disjoint.
Hmm.
Okay, so that statement is valid. Empty set intersection, empty set and empty set are disjoint with each other.
Okay, now the third statement is if En plus 1 and En are disjoint, then E1, E2, En minus 1 are disjoint with En plus 1. Okay, like here you can see. So En plus 1 and En are disjoint. This is given. If, okay, but we cannot say about the rest of E1 E2 up to En minus 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because even E2 up to En are disjoint given, but for En plus 1 we are not given, like it is disjoint from the other sets or not. Okay, and the
Yes,
fourth
fourth.
option is
Hmm. Yeah,
even
the
E2
exact
E4
same thing.
En and phi are disjoint. Okay, so they all are disjoint, right? Phi is an empty set. Okay, that it will be disjoint, right? And the last option we are taking with the sample space. Okay, and these all are the subset of the sample space, so they cannot be disjoint.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
De Morgan's law, first option is correct.
Yeah, first option will be correct. Okay, second is A intersection phi. Okay, so
Zero,
phi is
true thing.
nothing. Okay, null set it will be. Okay, so it will be
Yes.
0. And A union phi, so that will be the A only. Okay, so probability of A. This is also correct. Okay. Now for the fourth option, you can make a Venn diagram. Is it clear?
they are doing 1 minus with this thing. So we can take the complement of the whole LHS, and then we can compute these, like compare the two.
Like you can make separate two Venn diagrams, and you will see the reason will be same for both. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, with the next question is 9 in an exam. There are 10 multiple select questions. In each multiple select question, more than one options could be correct. Okay. 4 options are there. If a student chooses all the correct options, he or she gets 4 marks for that question. Else he or she will not get any marks for the question. What is the probability that he or she will score at least 16 marks from the exam? Okay. So total 10 questions are there. So for at least 16 marks, 4 questions should be correct, right?
Yes, ma'am. 4 questions should be correct.
At least 4 questions. Okay. So we can compute this probability like 1 minus 1, 2, or 3 questions correct, right? Because here it is given at least 4 marks. So at least 4 marks will be at least 4 questions should be correct. Okay. So at least 4 questions should be correct, which the opposite will be like 3 questions correct. Like
At
either
most
1
3 questions.
or 2 or 3.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. At
Yeah.
most 3 questions.
At most 3. Okay. So total ways a question can be selected. So if she select one option only, then it will be in 4C one ways, right? If she selects two options, then it will be 4C two ways. If he or she selects 3 options, then it will be 4C3, right? And if he or she selects all the 4, then it will be 4C1, right? So total ways will be 15.
But this is for the first only one question, or like I'm not getting it. Uh, so in the first case, she select only one answer correctly, and for that one answer she have 4 options. Is it like that?
This is for one question.
Okay, and what for the other cases where she select 2 questions and 3 questions?
Like same for both. 15 for one question. She has 15 ways to select the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because it is a multiple select question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next thing what we have to do, out of these, it will be 15, not 16. So out of the 15 options, there is only one way, okay, in which the answer will be correct, right?
Okay.
So the probability of selecting the correct answer will be 1 by 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So here what you have to do, so it is just 1 minus it is like 1 minus. So we have to like the probability, like one question is correct, then probability 2 questions are correct, then probability that 3 questions are correct. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So it will be like out of these 10. So here you can see. Okay. So the number of ways in which she can select 3 questions will be 10 3. Okay. So here they have written the number of ways. If you divide by 15, then directly it will give you the probability. Okay.
So selection of the question, time probability of each question.
Actually, this is the binomial formula that you will study in the further weeks. If you're not getting it right now,
But what about your solution? What you doing?
Yeah, this is same. So here you have to select. There will be another case also, like if we select no questions
Zero.
correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's zero also. Okay. So 10c is 0. Okay, then 1 by 15 to the power 0 and 14 by 15 to the power 10. So the formula is like NCR, P to the power R, 1 minus P to the power N minus R. Okay.
So
Then if she
probability selecting correct answer times probability of selecting incorrect answer. But why power 10?
10 minus 0 will be 10.
Uh,
It's N minus R.
this is formula, but I'm not getting it logically how it is working.
Okay, actually this is the formula for binomial distribution. Okay, you will understand it when you will study the binomial case. Just try to use this formula as of now. Okay. Okay, similarly, you have to write for other cases also. Okay, 10c2. Sorry, 8. Okay, and for 3 also. So this is the thing which is written here. Okay, so when you will solve it, it will be like this. You can see that when it is 3, here 10c3, then 1 to the power 3 and 14 to the power 7. Okay,
Ma'am, this
you
is a
match with the
different formula.
Actually, here they have written the number of ways. So they have not divided by the 15, but I am directly calculating the probability. Okay, answer will be same. Like here you can see in the denominator they have divided it by 15 to the power 10. Okay, if you solve this, you will get the same answer. Okay, so it will be 10c3, 1 by 15 to the power 3 and 14 by 15 to the power 7. Okay, so it will be 1 minus, so 10c0 plus 14 to the power 10 divided by 15 to the power 10. It is 9, sorry. Okay, and minus r, so which is 9. So 15 to the power 10. Okay, then 10c2, 14 to the power 8 divided by 15 to the power 10. Okay, and from here, 15 to the power 10, you will take common. So that's why it will become 15 to the power 10 minus this term you have to write. Okay, and in the denominator, it will be 15 to the power 10. Okay, so this is the term which is written here. Right?
15 to the power 10. For one question, we have 15 possibilities, and for 10 question, we have same 15 probabilities. So 15 to the
Yeah,
power 10, 15 times 15
yeah,
times 15.
yes. Okay.
Since these options are we can select the same option for one question and the other question also.
Yeah, there can be 15 different ways to answer one question. Okay. Yeah, now if you want to ask any particular question, then ask, because you know the time limit.
Yes, ma'am. Time is over.
Okay.
Ma'am, have you already discussed about the extra activity today? Because I am joining the session almost 1 hour later. How are you start?
Extra activity, you know that the instructions and the video instruction is already there in the portal.
No, I didn't receive the video instruction.
it's there.
Have anyone received? I already received the.
Uh,
No, I think
Ma'am, I
he's
have a
asking.
small doubt regarding the same extra activity.
Are you talking
here
about
it
the
is a week.
solutions, Divya? No, we are actually asking for the solutions that have been submitted last week. In
No,
the
no, bro. Not
Hmm.
solution. It's extra activity.
Oh, sorry, extractive. I'm talking about EMQ. Sorry.
Extra activity
Oh no,
and EMQ are
EMQ
different.
solution is different.
Ma'am,
EMQ solution for week 5 is also uploaded
Hmm.
for graded assignment.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Ma'am,
And
we
all the
have to
other
do all the practice EMQ to get the bonus marks. Have anyone any idea about that? The extra activity EMQ bonus marks? Or just EMQ graded is considered as the time when they give us bonus marks?
No, the
Oh,
EMQ is actually grading, am I right? You can see
yeah,
all
the
the
grade.
EMQs?
You can see the grades. All the
graded,
EMQs will be
yes.
graded.
But
If it's
Oh,
if
it
that
could
is
be
a
it
see,
could be anything, practice or graded.
no, only graded, not the practice. Practice never is taken into consideration for scoring.
yeah,
Oh, the practice EMQs are not graded.
No, it's not graded, right?
Okay. So, if so, we need to do the practice EMQ.
It's
So,
your choice.
for your practice
It's
only.
up to you. It's up to
oh,
your own. Only the term graded is graded. That's it.
okay, brother.
And the extra activity under the graded are taken into that.
Okay, bro. Okay, thanks.
Ma'am, I have a small doubt regarding the extra activity. I wanted to ask that whatever sheet we are making, should we also put that in the side below the data set? Or should we submit it in the portal where we have to submit the activity?
You can check like what is mentioned in here in the instructions.
Okay. And where are we supposed to add the graphs, ma'am?
Stay with you. The thing.
No, actually, the graph, it is mentioned that there is a statistics page which you need to create, right? In the statistics page, you have to use your data set and then mention the graph there.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
No, I was saying that there is a page which we need to do called statistics.
Yeah,
Right.
I created a Google sheet, but then I'm confused as to where to add the graphs.
Yeah, inside if you inside that statistics page, right, where you mention your data set, below that you can create your graph, and then you can give a link to the graph in the same sheet itself.
Ravi.
So we
Ravi?
can create a subsheet and we can add it inside that. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yes, and there is an option to your Excel sheet itself. You can refer in that place so that the graph will be visible.
Okay.
Ravi.
Yes.
For extra activity 1, we have to paste the link of our entire website there. And for
Yes.
extra activity 2, we have to paste the only Google Sheet link or the extra activity which we have done inside the inside our portfolio.
No, the extra activity 2 will have the link to your statistics page. The extra activity 1 is your first home page.
Oh, extra activity 1.
No, Ravi, I think you got it wrong. See, there are two things. One is this is how the whole. No, I'm sorry, Prerna. I'm sorry, we are actually blocking you. This thing. Sorry for that. The idea is that you actually go to the Google site, create a page in the Google site, whatever the version you do it, and create a page called statistics. And under the page
Create a
called
page called what?
create a page. Statistics.
Okay.
And under the statistics page, you will create sub pages called extra activity 1 and extra activity 2.
No.
And in the extra activity, the first, see, go through that. Maybe you can go through and we can again talk about. The thing is that for the extra activity 1, The idea is the marks are the same. Once you created your idea, your total work is to create the website, go to Google site, create a statistics page, create extra activity one, and give the submit the link for extra activity one. That's our first activity one. For activity two, the page that you created for either you can give it a statistic two or any other name, but it should not be the same. So it should be a separate page altogether where you actually do all the Google Sheet stuff, and either you can embed or you can upload whatever it is. Then you should actually based on the same sample thing, you should categorize, you should tell what is the reason that you have categorized the data. And the third is that you will create the visualization part, the charts. These are the things for extra activity 2 part. So the part 1 is just a creation, part 2 is to do all the stuff, whatever the thing.
So in the extra activity one, we have to paste the link from the statistics one page. Okay.
No, you don't have to see in the extra activity 1. If you create a page called statistics, so create a subpage called statistics 1. In the subpage called in the extra activity 1, sorry, not statistics 1, extra activity 1, and in the extra activity 1, you just give a brief about the course. That is the activity for the extra activity 1. You give a brief about the course.
So how can they access? I have to give the link in the
Yes.
portal, na?
Yeah, in the Google site on the top right, you can see something called publish. And once you do the publish, that each page there, when you give it, it actually you can actually control each and every page. So the page that you told statistics will become the same. That you control. That then under the statistics, once you click on extra activity 1, on the top you can see the link. Actually, it will say statistics. Under the statistics, link 1, the extra activity 1 will be shown there on the URL itself. That you copy and that you paste it here.
Yeah, I'm just putting in the chat, right? The activity one clearly says create a Google site as a student portfolio with statistics
Ravi.
one as one of the page, okay, inside it. Okay, and provide a short relevant description about the course on this page. Okay, fine. So yeah, as you say, we can use this as a stats one page, but there is a home, the first page itself is a home page where we can give the description and give the statistics one. And in the second activity, you are saying in this page, you have to keep adding the chart which is mentioned in the activity two.
No,
Right?
not in this page. You are supposed to create one more page.
Just a minute, Sridhar.
One page you will create called two.
Prerna ma'am, you please open the extra activity site and go to the description one.
See, we are already running out of time. I think we are actually blocking her from the thing. Be careful. Already we are above 8. Divya.
Why you people are so confused about instructions? They are clearly mentioned.
It's clearly
Bothering
mentioned.
me is the data set itself. How should I select? Like they have put so much restrictions. 3 numerical variable, 3 categorical variable, 500 rows, and then we have to do all the computations also.
No,
No,
not
1,000
500.
rows. It is
1,000 rows.
Yeah.
1000 row, yeah, 1000 rows. Like
Yeah.
I am trying to find data set, I am not getting anything useful. The thing I am getting,
Yes.
I don't have any knowledge about that.
I have got one, but the variables in this beyond my knowledge also.
Yeah, same thing. I don't have any knowledge about this. Not about healthcare, not even not about the finance.
They didn't even provide any video about that also.
Hmm.
Oh, so that's why I am asking Prerna ma'am, can you please open the page once?
Instructions are easy. Like the activity 1 is done. Activity 2, I am stuck. Like what data set I should select.
Data set we can select anything. That's
Anything
not
you
the
can select, and then you have how will you compute things when you don't have any like knowledge of I'm not.
So yeah, I think they should take a session on the extra activity or give us some videos from where to find out good activity. Okay, let me check.
There is a max session is also there, so you have to leave this and then to join them. Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks for that.
Any doubt from the week 7, or we can end the session?
Yes, you can wrap up the session.
Thank you,
It's
ma'am.
it's already 8:10.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.